evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Jafar Show. First, I would like to thank all of you. Today we reach, it's not 700, excusez-moi, 7,000 subscribers. Yes. Thank you so much. I could not be more grateful. But I also want to say congratulations to our Palestine and Israel. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Finally, the war stopped. Can you believe it? No more bombs, no more famine. People are eating. Please stay with us. We'll be right back. Thank you for staying with us. Today, we are going to be discussing the 20-point peace plan. It's such an amazing thing that's finally happening in the Middle East. Finally, big bombs have stopped. The big killing has stopped. There is some kind of peace. We want to be more optimistic. We can see that there is finally future for this place. We can see that there is finally peace in this place. There are many people who are skeptical. Israeli journalist, Mr. Gideon Levy, he said that actually the two-state solution, it is not possible. We have about 700,000 settlers in the West Bank. That's going to make it impossible. We have Professor John Mearsheimer from University of Chicago, the same thing. He said that it's not going to happen, the two-state solution. But the good news that everybody's saying, including Dr. Mustafa Barghouti, I'm saying Dr. Mustafa Barghouti, not Marwan Barghouti, because there's difference here. Mustafa Barghouti, moderate Palestinian. Actually, I recommend, guys, that you listen to him because his solutions are for the two-state solution, are for the 67 borders, for peace. So, and I hope that's what we're going to get to at the end. So today we're going to be discussing the 20-point peace plan. We're going to talk about it point by point, paragraph by paragraph, word by word, letter by letter. I'm just kidding with you guys. I'm just kidding. What I mean is I'm going to go ahead and summarize everything for you. It's going to take us just a couple of minutes to read it, but I want to see what's behind it. And is it going to happen or not? What's the intentions here? Because from what we hear from both sides, they want it to happen, but on the same time, there are a few obstacles. Point number one, ala uno. Gaza will be the radicalized terror-free zone that does not pose a threat to its neighbors. So what we mean here is a few things, actually. We're talking about the mentality. We want the Gazan people to no longer read in their books that the Jews are the enemy. We want no more pay for slay from the Palestinian Authority. That's what the Israelis call it. They call it pay for slay because the Palestinians are paying anybody who is from the family of somebody who killed somebody in Israel when they are in jail or they died. When you ask the Palestinians, Mr. Mustafa Barghouti, for example, he says, actually, that is not pay for slay, where this is just like a social service, where we pay for the widows, where we pay for the wives that their husbands are in jail and they have nothing to support themselves. That's all what it is. I mean, guys, you can get together. You can find out a solution. Yes, everybody loves social services. And also, nobody want to compensate killers. We totally understand both sides. What else? Part of that deradicalization, we want the disarmament because there should be no weapons included. All right. Number two, are you guys ready? Gaza will be redeveloped for the benefit of the people of Gaza who have suffered more than enough. That is good. So that means we're going to have some huge real estate market going on. The question is, who's going to be benefiting from that? Yeah, we're going to have billions of dollars invested there. Who's going to benefit? Are the Palestinians going to really be the beneficiary of all that investment going on there? Let's hope so. Number three, if both sides, and this is a little paragraph you don't mind, but I'm going to do it very quick. If both sides agree to this proposal, the war will immediately end. Israeli forces will withdraw to the agreed upon line to prepare for hostage release. During this time, all military operations, including aerial and artillery bombardment, will be suspended, and battle lines will remain frozen until conditions are met for the complete stage withdrawal. When we're going to start hostage exchange, there will be ceasefire already in place. Excellent. That's actually what's happened already, except few violations, because now there's this imaginary yellow line that Israelis are claiming, but nobody knows about it. There is not even a line. There's nothing. Sometimes the Palestinians are trying to go check their homes, and guess what happened? They get shot. Just lately, we have about 28 Palestinians that got shot just for things like that, because they don't know what is this yellow line. All right. Let's go to the next point, which is number four. Number four, ladies. Within 72 hours of Israel publicly accepting this agreement, all hostages alive and deceased will be returned. Excellent. We're optimist people. What matters right now is people are not dying like before. People are not starving like before. Finally, the aid is going. It's not going as we hope, but still it is going. We'll talk about it more. Number 5, once all hostages are released, Israel will release 250 life sentence prisoners, plus 1,700 Gazans who were detained after October 7, including all women and children detained in that context. For every Israeli hostage whose remains are released, Israel will release the remains of 15 deceased Gazans. One Israeli deceased, 15 Gazan deceased. That's number 5. We good? All right. Number 5 and number 4, they're both talking about the hostages. Now we're going to go to number 6. You guys ready? Once all hostages are returned, Hamas members who commit to peaceful coexistence and to decommission their weapons will be given amnesty. Members of Hamas who wish to leave Gaza will be provided safe passage to receiving countries. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here I want to make a stop. Remember, we talked about it in the, I believe that was what? Episode 5, I believe. 5 or 3. And please, ladies and gentlemen, go back, watch those episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All those 6 episodes are about Palestine, Israel, talks about details. It has some nice stories. Just hear them and visualize them and feel them, because these are people just like us. They just want to do what? Eat ice cream and take their children to school peacefully. All right, number 6, we're talking about Hamas members. So they have a choice. What is their choice? Either you're going to disarm and you're going to sign amnesty. You're going to sign some paperwork saying, hey, I'm disarming. I'm no longer going to be aggressive. I am no longer radical. I'm going to behave. Or you're going to leave the country. Remember what I told you? Hamas, the ones who did not commit any crimes. I told you, you better leave. Because if you sign that amnesty, I don't know. I don't trust. That may be like a hit list. That may be a list like, hey, these are the Hamas members. Actually, I don't trust much. I'm that kind of person. I would like to go with the evidence. So what I'm saying is just have a peaceful life. Go eat ice cream and take your children to school peacefully. Go to another country better. That's what I say. Because apparently there will be no more Hamas in Gaza. That's what the whole international community agreed on. We would love to have Hamas as a part of the Palestinian people, of course. But I'm just telling you guys, I personally do not trust. The Mossad will go after you one by one. If you want to be safe, you better just leave the country and start your lives somewhere else. That's my humble advice. Okay, so we're going to go to number 7. Upon acceptance of this agreement, full aid will be immediately sent into Gaza Strip at minimum aid quantities, will be consistent with what was included in the 19 January 2025 agreement regarding humanitarian aid, including rehabilitation of infrastructure, water, electricity, sewage, rehabilitation of hospitals and bakeries, and entry of necessary equipment to remove rubble and open roads. So we're going to go ahead and help the Palestinians with the aid as it was agreed on already in January 25th, that we decided this is what these poor people are going to get. Finally, now they are going to get it. And we're going to also help them with the infrastructure, because with all that demolition that happened, these guys have nothing left. I mean, it's going to take years and years to just bring it back like it was, let alone even better. We're going to stop here for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Please remember to subscribe. Today is the 7,000 subscriber. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. I genuinely and humbly ask you to please subscribe. It's free. It encourages spread this beautiful word of peace, this beautiful word of love, this beautiful word of equality, of freedom, of treating each other nice, no matter where we're from, no matter what color of skin we have, no matter what religion, no matter who we are. We just love each other. That's it. And guys, we need people's love too. Think about it. We're social beings by instinct. So we need people to love us. We need to give people love. And that's how it is. When you give love, you get a lot of love. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you tomorrow. So remember, today we did 7 points. Tomorrow we'll talk about after 7. Thank you so much, and have a great, great blessed day. Thank you.